What's up, guys? We are back, and I'm looking at some more NBA plays today over on PrizePicks. Yesterday, had an NFL video. We went 1-1. I talked about how I thought the entry would cash if the Cowboys were able to have a good game. They had a terrible game. They did not play very good, and we barely missed under Jacoby Brissett's pass attempts. Had him over 35, and he had 31. So missed by like 4 pass attempts, unfortunately, but hey, we bounced back. We have been killing it in the past week in these videos, besides, I guess, yesterday. Let's hop in and let's keep cashing. I'm going to get to these plays shortly, but before we do so, be sure to leave a like on this video here. If you guys want a bonus play for tomorrow's video, be sure to leave a like on this one here, because we get to 125 likes. I'll drop a bonus play for you guys in tomorrow's video. And while you're down there leaving a like, you may as well also subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on. That way you get in before these lines get bumped or get removed. And the final thing before we get to the plays is to not miss out on checking out the DubClub. The DubClub right now is 50% off. And if you don't know what DubClub is, it gets you all of my plays sent straight to your phone. You can see some of the different winners we've had from this year, some of the different testimonies from guys that have been over in the DubClub and able to cash out with us. Yesterday, we had some nice winners here between the NHL, 50 to 225, and then this one here, 50 to 150. We also had a bunch of other entries. Missed by one leg yesterday. We were one off of hitting like multiple different like 4-mans. It was just kind of a little bit painful, but we were able to cash a 4-man and a 2-man yesterday. And also, I woke up to this morning on PrizePicks. I got limited because I made literally so much money on PrizePicks. You can see I'm limited in both the MLB, the NHL, and the NBA now. I'm pretty much limited in every single sport. I can't play more than $25 in a single day on PrizePicks right now. And this is probably why. I asked PrizePicks for my profit statement, and they told me I'm $11,000 in profit. I made $11,500, not just how much I made on PrizePicks, but how much I made in profit. So I've taken over $10,000 out of PrizePicks' pocket. So if you don't think I'm profitable, or if you're questioning that, you're wrong. I mean, that's the proof right there, right from PrizePicks right there. Brian from PrizePicks tells me right there, over $11,000 profit. So again, be sure to join the DubClub. I'm one of the few people out there that are legitimate, and you can get in right now for 50% off of your first month or 60% off for the next 3 months with the link available in my description. Also gets you access to my Discord community. Talk to me in the community chat. I'm almost always in the chat. It is super easy to reach me if you have any questions about plays or strategy or whatever you're really looking for. You have some of my contributors posting their plays as well. 6-mans, you have football plays, you have esports, soccer, basketball, golf. It really is a good place to be. Kev was actually able to cash out this entry yesterday. Everyone was really happy about that. Collier did not play, but otherwise the other 4 were able to cash right there. So got reverted down a leg, but it was supposed to be 30 to 600. But hey, can't go wrong with a winner. Kep is that guy when it comes to some of those long shot 5-man, 4-man, 6-man type plays. So again, final time saying it, 50% off or 60% off is with the link available in my description. Go get in right now while you were able to with that discount. And with that out of the way, let's get to these plays. Play responsibly and at your own risk. Subscribe, like, turn on the notifications, and let's get to the plays. The first play I like is going to be over in the assist category for Giannis. And I'm actually going to take him not over 7 assists, but over 5.5 assists. I do also like Giannis over 7 assists, but we're going to avoid the push and get him down by 1.5 assists here. We're also going to take his teammate on the over here of AJ Green, not over his points or over his normal 3-point makes, but instead 1.5 3-point makes. So we're taking 2 goblins here off the bat. You can, of course, find these as alt lines on other books out there. I do also like the normal lines on the over, whether that's 9.5 points or 2.5 3-point makes for AJ Green, or even Giannis over 7 assists. But I think it's a lot better in my opinion. I like the value between taking Giannis assists at 5.5 and Green's 3-point makes. Let me explain why. Giannis here has had at least 6 assists in 67% of games this year, 4 out of 6. He's actually never landed on 6 this year, but he has pushed that 7 line twice. Once against Toronto, and once against the New York Knicks. In the past, last season, he was over in 58% of games. AJ Green has had at least 3 threes made in every single game this year, but I do like the idea of taking him for 1 less. You see the difference last year, he was over in 65%, but at 2.5, he was over in only 41% last year. And at the end of the day, he is plus money over 2.5 today, but he's been shooting very, very well, especially those corner threes. He's been killing it. Giannis has a very good matchup here against Toronto. Well, in the past against Toronto, he's been very good against them. He's had 7, 13, 3, and 7 against them last season. And also, a lot of these guys are just having a ton of assists against Toronto this year. They allowed 27.1 assists allowed per game this year, ranking 22nd in the NBA. Power forward specifically, they rank at 25th. If you want to look at centers as well, they rank at 28th right there. So they're giving a lot of assists to basically all positions. And you can see how other power forwards have been against them, although a lot of these guys don't have the same line as Giannis, obviously. These guys are not going to be having, 6.5 type deal lines. But you can see also what he did against Toronto this year, by the way. You know, he's already played them this year. He had 7 assists against them. Very good. He also had 38 minutes in that game. So he played a lot of minutes in that game. But regardless, would have had at least 6 assists in that game, more than likely. But look at opposing centers if you wanted to. Alperen Sengun here had 9 assists against them with a 1.5 line. Wemby had 4 against them with a 3.5 assist line there. So a lot of these big men here are just getting a ton of assists. Jabari Smith had a line of 1.5 plus money on the over. He ended with 5 right there. So a lot of these guys are doing very well. And of course, Giannis is a better passer than pretty much every single person that I just talked about. So give me Giannis on the over for the assists. And I like factoring in AJ Green for at least 2 threes made. And this is a big reason why. So this is Giannis here in his patches dashboard from the NBA. He has given up, or basically he's passed the ball to AJ Green an average of 3.3 field goal attempts per game, if that kind of makes sense. If you guys are kind of following what I'm saying here, I probably didn't do the best job explaining that, but basically AJ Green has had 3.3 field goals attempted when Giannis has passed him the ball, if that makes sense. So basically assist opportunities for Giannis. And from 3, he's averaging 3. So basically he's had 3 chances per game to get an assist for Giannis by making a 3. So that's why I kind of like factoring that in. 1.5 this year. So I mean, if we're going off those averages right there, I mean, that's 1.5 threes right there. We're taking him at 1.5 threes. If AJ Green makes 2 or 3 threes, that could potentially be 2 or 3 assists for Giannis here, at least 1. I'd be very surprised if Giannis did not at least assist 1 AJ Green 3-pointer if both these guys are going to both go over. So I feel very good about the correlation between Giannis and AJ Green. Green has been a monster this year. He's been firing, even not really that much. He's had a lot of games with just 5 field goal attempts, 7. I mean field goal attempts, I mean 3-point attempts, but still, he's been a little bit better as of late, though. 7, 10, and 8 3-point attempts. Even if we just get 5 today, though, I think he should be able to shoot 2 for 5 from 3. He's averaging very, very high 3-point numbers this year, as well as last year, so I'm feeling very good about AJ Green and the Giannis combo tonight. Now, before we get to the next play in this video, if you guys have not already seen Rebet, it is one of the newer apps out there, and it's so cool because you can actually pick the spread, the money line, and the total for some of these games, and it's available in so many states, as you can see right there. And if you sign up using my promo code DOMG, you can get a $100 purchase match when signing up for Rebet. And of course, you can also find players on the board as well. Like you can take Giannis assists if you wanted to. You can take AJ Green 3-point mix if you wanted to. You can have blocks right there, points. It really doesn't matter. There's so much available on this app. Check it out for yourself. The link available in my description. And if you sign up for Rebet, use my promo code DOMG when you sign up. And while we're on the topic, I should also mention that you could actually get a free month of my DubClub if you happen to use my promo code DOMG when signing up for an app. Just make sure you take a screenshot when you sign up using my promo code and send that to domgpropsvip@gmail.com, and I can send you back a free month of my DubClub just like that. So if you sign up for Rebet today, take a screenshot, send that to my email. It's that easy to get a free month of my DubClub. But moving on to the next play here, rounding out our little bit of a 3-man here, we're over to the first half category and go with Draymond Green over his PRA at 9.5. He's covered this in every single game this year, and this is not a bait line like most people would think. You see a guy go over in all the last 5 games or just go over in every single game this season, you're probably thinking that's a trap line, and there's a reason for that line being so low. But with first half on PrizePicks, there's a lot to exploit. There's a very good reason for taking Draymond Green over his first half PRA, despite it being over in every single game this year. This entry here on PrizePicks pays out 3x, as you can see there. Basically treat AJ Green and Giannis as one play together, basically is what they're basically saying. So it's just a 2-man, 3-man, whatever you guys want to call it. It makes sense to me though, because these guys combined are like a -130 to a -150 on some books out there. So we're getting some pretty good value between Giannis and AJ Green as well. So I think we're also getting some very good value on Draymond Green. Let's take a look though at why I like Draymond Green so much. You can see what he's done this year. He's been over his first half PRA in every single game this season. Last year, 49%. His full game PRA, he's only been over in 3 out of 7 games this year. And first half lines are not available on sportsbooks out there, which is why PrizePicks is basically making these lines themselves and just cutting the main line in half. Again, giving us some good value for the first half. So 43% hit rate this year for his normal PRA. First half, 100%. Obviously, a very big difference there. You can see what he did last year too, 49% compared to 49%, but still, he has been a monster this year in the first half, and he's just seeing a lot more consistent minutes in the first half. And that's pretty important considering the Warriors are 10.5-point favorites tonight. Last year in wins, you see Draymond Green went over in 52% of games last year, an increase from his normal 49%. And they are, expected to win this game by a lot. 10.5-point favorites here. Feeling pretty good about Draymond Green. But also, Phoenix has been a very good matchup this year for basically all positions out there, where they rank in the bottom 12 of the NBA in every single PRA category this year. You You look at opposing power forwards, they're a little bit tougher there. You can look at centers where they're a little bit easier. But overall, in the past against the Suns, he's been pretty good. He's had 11, 22, and 9 against them in the 3 games he played against them last season. So, and those games, by the way, some of those games he's playing a little bit less minutes than he was in most of these games of this year. He's been playing a little bit more consistently, around 15 to like 17 minutes. So, overall, feeling good about Draymond Green and his chances to go over his first half PRA. Hopefully, he comes through tonight as well as the Milwaukee Bucks. So, feeling good about the 3-man, though, slash 3X, whatever you guys want to call it. We've been on a nice run in these YouTube videos. I probably put in the title, I think it's like a 6-2 run, I want to say. I think we cashed 6 of our last 8 plays. I could be wrong about that, but I think that you guys will see what it is in the title. But if you guys want to get all of my plays, make sure that you subscribe to the DubClub. It is 50% off for a limited time only. I am clearly profitable, considering I'm showing you guys my profit. Made over $11,000 of profit on PrizePicks. Come get in while you guys are able to with that 50% off of your first month discount. And I will see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best of luck. If you want to see how I made over $5,000 of profit on PrizePicks, watch this video on your screen right here.